Ladies and gentlemen, American German Bulldog Nation, it's Eric Deters podcast. We're taping the show. It'll air tomorrow morning. My producer can't figure out two mics at one time, so I had to give my mic to my son, Parker, and my voice is so loud, I hope that you're picking it up on his microphone. All right, here we go with our topics today. We're going to start out with the yard sale. It's supposed to be the longest yard sale in the world. 127 yard sale, goes down 42. I have no interest in going to a yard sale. I don't think I've ever gone to a yard sale. Will you be attending the yard sale, Parker?
No, I won't. I watch Pawn Stars, though, and I'll imagine I was there.
You can find some stuff that's probably pretty good, but I don't want to browse through other people's junk.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm not really a collector, but it seems cool.
All right, our next issue, we're going to jump to the WNBA, Parker. Have you heard about sex toys being thrown on the court at the end of WNBA games?
Yeah, I saw the picture, and it looked redundant.
Redundant? I don't know about that. But I think it's a bad look for the WNBA because they've already got this issue. They're not making any money.
Yeah.
The blacks are being mean to Caitlin Clark. They are. You've got the issue of is it 90% of them are gay? I mean, so having sex toys, dildos, thrown on the court is not a good look. I think the value of the WNBA is crashing.
It's a lose-lose, and those kids should have to say sorry to those ladies' faces.
They should. All right.
Or publicly shamed.
Last night at the Eagles-Bengals preseason game, son. By the way, just to introduce, if you haven't watched one of our podcasts, I'm Eric Deters. This is my son, Parker Deters. $18 beers. That is criminal. Do you believe that's what they charge? You and I have had this conversation all the time. It sucks that we're addicted to NFL because I want to just say, screw them, top to bottom. The stadium deals, the beer prices, the refereeing, it just all sucks.
It's a pretty barbaric sport.
But we're addicted. I ain't going to give up my Cowboys. All right. Ellie De La Cruz. Now, what's the Cruz guy from the Steelers? What's his name? Not the Steelers, the Pirates. The Cruz that plays.
I don't know his name.
You don't know his first name?
O'Neal Cruz.
O'Neal Cruz?
Yeah, that's it.
The two Cruzes took a picture with Matt McClain in the middle.
He's 6'7". How does he get down and reach for those?
And McClain is like the shortest player in Major League Baseball.
5'6", I think.
It's a funny-ass picture. All right, Hunter Biden has joined a nonprofit, Parker. I think it's funny that he's going to join a nonprofit for homeless people. He's going to run some kind of grift.
Yeah.
What do you think the grift will be? Like, will he take Social Security checks and disability checks from the homeless? What will be his grift?
I don't know, but one motel is going to be pretty busy that night. I don't know what to say.
Today's National Pickleball
It's a grift,
Day.
though.
Have you ever
You're
played pickleball?
No, I haven't. It seems nice, though. People go out and run around, I guess.
It's a sport for old people.
It's like giant ping
who are out
pong.
of shape that want to play ping pong like tennis. But it's National Pickleball. Parker, what do you think of preseason football? I think there should be no preseason football at all. No team plays preseason football unless they wanted to play one or two games, and the only people that played were people you were looking at to evaluate. Because if all the starters didn't play from every team, there'd be no advantage. I just think preseason football sucks, and guess who makes the money? The NFL team.
That's what I think it's for. I think it's for like the media that get their kinks worked out, maybe. I don't know. Like the smoothest of like the product.
Maybe so.
But they should just do preseason like spring practice or whatever, and then just that's the preseason games. Like joint practices they do together.
Yeah.
Seems like they figure things out then.
I mean, come on. Especially if you're the quarterback. You don't need preseason.
Yeah. I think it's I don't know, the guys trying to make the team. Are they going to make a play? It seems pretty up in the air. I don't know.
Vaccines.
I have nothing really
Bobby Kennedy Jr. has stopped a lot of these vaccines research. I get very few vaccines. I will get a flu shot because I think the flu shot's been around long enough. I actually got the vax for shingles. But other than that, I ain't getting any vaccines. I've not gotten a COVID vaccine. I'm a true blooder. Are you a true blooder?
I watched
you ever gotten vaxxed?
I watched Apocalypto yesterday, and there's a little girl in there with smallpox, and I hope I have the smallpox vax. Is that still a thing?
You've been smallpox vaxxed
That's cool.
when you were little.
I wouldn't get no vax now.
All right.
I'm a true blooder, I guess. I didn't get no vaccine.
Blood?
I didn't get no COVID vaccine.
You didn't get a COVID vax? Good.
No.
Because you're not going to have a heart issue.
And I don't like getting flu vaccines either. Those are weird.
Sabrina, have you been vaxxed with COVID? She's shaking her head, yes. Women always make the worst decisions. All right. DC violence. A guy named Big Balls got the hell beat out of him. Everybody's talking like he's a hero for saving his girlfriend, putting her in the car. I have to admit, you got a nickname Big Balls, you got to act like you're tough. But here's the problem. He got his ass whooped by a 15-year-old boy and girl.
Oof. That'd be scary.
How come Big Balls wasn't carrying a gun and shot him?
I can't take anybody serious who calls himself that.
That's kind of a weird nickname.
It's a bad name.
Sabrina, do you think Big Balls is a good nickname or a bad nickname?
I wonder how he got that nickname. They never said.
They never said. They don't know if it's literal or it's just because he's tough.
Sounds like an undercover brother.
Undercover brother?
Yeah, like a bad guy on that movie.
Oh, okay. Howard Stern is getting canceled. Do you have any opinion of Howard Stern, partner?
I never liked Howard Stern. Always
I never liked him either.
vulgar,
Mean.
gross. Yeah.
Trying to talk every woman into
Yeah, he's
their shirt
insulting.
off.
Kind of smug.
Yeah. Dana Plato was an actress on Different Strokes, and she was recovering from drug addiction. And he was so cruel and mean to her, she went home and committed suicide.
No fucking way.
Yeah. Yeah. He's got blood on his hands, and he hates Trump.
Ugh.
He looks like Big Bird to me.
He was like a dumb Slash. Like if Slash just wasn't a rock star.
A Big Bird Slash. ICE is hiring, son. Have you ever I know you got a great job working for me and teaching yoga, but would you like to be an ICE agent?
I would do it. I mean, it seems like I don't know.
I don't want you to be an
You're kind of protecting the soil a little bit. But also, it'd be rough. I wouldn't want to like arrest anybody at their graduation or birthday parties.
How about at Home Depot where all the cartel? Son, I wouldn't want you to do it because I'm afraid drug cartel.
I love Home Depot. It's like the one place you can go walk around and kind of just like be free.
Well, drug cartels apparently they work at a lot of Home Depots. Out in California, they arrested 16 drug
Dang,
cartels
I never.
at one Home Depot.
A California Home Depot must be nice.
Ghislaine Maxwell was interviewed, and she's looking probably for a deal, but she says Donald Trump had nothing to do with Epstein. I believe her.
I saw that. I believe her. And I think really the Epstein Island's it's kind of a farce at this point.
I personally think, yeah, you had an interesting take on that. You kind of felt like the whole Epstein Island was like, what's it called?
Conspiracy? Yeah, kind of like that. It's like an idea made up by some guy in their basement. Because if you're a powerful guy, you won't have a hard time finding a girl.
If I am the Justice,
or whatever you like.
If I'm the Justice Department, I give Maxwell a deal and let's hear everything that happened.
Yeah, I do. Kind of siding with her. Sounds weird. Is that probably a generation thing?
RFK Jr. is cracking down on something that's called Kratom. Kratom.
That's good. Yeah.
That's in vape.
Yeah. Oh, it's in vape? That's crazy.
It's like a morphine or something.
They sell it at gas stations, and it's like a little powdered clear capsule, and it gives you the same effects as like a Percocet. Similar. But it doesn't last as long. And it makes you feel like shit like a Percocet would.
Really?
Yeah.
Have you tried it once?
Yeah, I did them before, a few years ago, before like COVID, and I was like, that's...
But you don't do it anymore?
No, it's kind of like smoking a cigarette. Like, it's cool, but then as soon as you're not smoking it, you're upset that you're not smoking it, and then it's like a bad cycle you don't want to get involved with. But I saw someone at the gas station spend $150 on a big bag of that before.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I know.
They say it's like morphine.
It's like whatever. It makes you feel good, but you got to take a lot of it. But people, I don't know.
This week we found out that Sydney Sweeney has a German Shepherd pet dog, and the haters of Sydney Sweeney started calling her a Nazi and a fascist because she has a German Shepherd dog, son.
Oh my gosh.
What do you think about that?
A lot of
come over, you're getting out.
Sorry, a lot of people have German Shepherds. I don't know. I've met I have two friends that are girls that have two German Shepherds. It's a good dog to protect you.
German Shepherds are
If you're a
smart
pretty
dogs.
woman, you need a German Shepherd.
That's why they make them police dogs.
Walking in the park
Exactly.
alone.
Why does owning a German Shepherd make you a Nazi? It's like saying if you own a French Bulldog, you're a good cook. All right. Speaking of
Sorry.
speaking of Sydney Sweeney, Beyonce,
I'm on her side.
I'm on Sydney Sweeney's side 100%. So strong.
And I'd rather her be the Jean commercial than Beyonce. What is that, Beyonce's?
Levi's.
Okay, that's Beyonce's, okay.
And nobody's talking about that.
She got a big fake butt. That's not even
Got a
realistic.
big old butt.
It's not realistic, the big fake butt.
I like
it.
I like real small butts,
Real.
not big fake butts.
Just real butts. It's real.
Beyonce.
Everything real.
Levi's.
Imagine being a kid and that's your mom with a nice fake butt. That'd be hard to deal with.
Can you imagine
Having a mom with
all the
stuff.
big stuff? Can you imagine what it's like to grow up being Kim Kardashian's kid?
You probably don't have a lot of friends because every time she walks in the
Your
room,
mom
they're
did a
like,
sex tape.
your mom's hot. You get a lot of that probably.
Yeah. All right, chickens. There's going to be a chicken protest at Lakeside Park on August 10th at the corner of Dixie Highway. It's a real chicken war going on at Lakeside Park, son. Have you got any comments this week about the chickens? I just left it on the...
No, I had no idea what's going on.
Cincinnati, son, is going to have a curfew where all the kids that are minors have to be in at 9 p.m. Do you think kids are going to honor a 9 p.m. curfew, and especially the kids that have guns?
I don't know why they wouldn't want to, because you wake up early, you feel so much better. It's pretty outside. Nothing good happens at night.
Nothing good happens after midnight, I can tell you that, if you're out.
Midnight's
right?
a late. I mean, yeah.
You've been out, I've been out.
Unless you're going to the
Bad
movies.
stuff happens.
I don't know.
I think a curfew's a joke. All right, there is this lady named Rebecca Hager that she went to a tattoo parlor, son, and the apprentice is the one that gave her the tattoo, not the main tattoo guy.
Smart.
And she didn't like it. I don't know what the kind of tattoo was. So she ran over somebody in her car. You have tattoos.
I've had regrettable tattoos, but
You
not
have
to run over
regrettable
somebody.
tattoos. Did you run over the person that gave it to you?
I would say all of them are regrettable. That's what she got a tattoo. She couldn't deal with the after effects. She's like, wow, you gotta channel your anger to somewhere else.
Yeah, I agree with
Oof.
that. Elon Musk is going to make $26 billion of income this year.
He's a humble billionaire. If I was a billionaire,
He is a humble billionaire.
I would be all over the news for jet ski
He
speeding.
would be a Jake Paul kind of billionaire.
Yeah, I'd probably get jewelry and stuff. It'd be
I'd like to
cringy.
think I'd be a humble
A
billionaire.
lot of jet
like Elon
skis,
Musk.
jet ski
But I would
accident.
definitely have
I
a
would
private jet.
I would end up like Vince Neil and the Motley Crue. I would razzle, R.I.P. razzle.
Sabrina, what kind of a billionaire would you be?
A vacation one.
A vacation one? You sound like Loretta and Sarah.
Vacation one.
That's all. Charlemagne the God.
I listened to his book actually.
Okay, well, I got to ask you this question. Trump's come out this past week and said, and I have to admit
His
it,
name's crazy, but
why the hell, how do you call yourself the God?
he got away with it.
And how did you get away with that? And I have to admit, it's kind of messed up. Eric Deters the God.
I'm not familiar with
changed my
history.
name to Esquire.
Who was Charlemagne the God? The real person.
The real Charlemagne
Yes.
was the first Holy Roman Emperor. We are related to him. He is our
I don't even know that.
35th great grandfather. We're actually related to Charlemagne.
So the Charlemagne the God, the breakfast host or whatever, he's honoring that,
He's honoring it.
the heritage or
He said
lineage.
something about his book. Tell me something interesting.
He talks about anxiety. He has panic attacks, anxiety. So him being on the radio is really hard. I don't know, kind of just made up stuff.
All right. The last week,
It was a good book though.
the last weekend was Football Hall of Fame. Sterling Sharp, Eric Allen, Jared Allen, Antonio Gates. By the way, did Shannon Sharp show up at his brother's Hall of Fame?
Did he?
I don't know, did he? What do you think about? I think they all deserve it.
Sterling Sharp.
Eric Allen, Jared Allen, Antonio Gates.
Oh yeah, I can't argue none of that. Is Danny Tomlinson in that?
Did LT make it too? I don't think so. I think he's
I'll
already.
never forget this story my 8th grade teacher told. She said Ladian Tomlinson was at Applebee's the Saturday before they played the Bengals, and he offered her and her friend a drink, and they said no. And I thought that was really good, loyal Bengal fans of them to say no to him. But
I would have said yes.
I mean, yeah. Stupid story, my
At
bad.
the Atlanta airport, the sewage erupted all over the passengers. People that fly bitch enough. What do you think about airports where sewage blows up on everybody?
Netflix is going to have a new documentary, like Poop Shit, like Poop Airport.
Oh, speaking of documentaries, there's a hot documentary out of Netflix called, what's it called, Amy?
Amy Bradley.
And
Missing.
you think Amy Bradley is still alive? Because I'm sure many
I don't know now.
have watched it.
I don't know, but I think she's got smuggled off of the cruise ship
Off the cruise ship.
in the Caribbean or the Bahamas, and she just like got pregnant and started a new life. She had kids, so her other family was like,
All right. Is there any topics we haven't covered that you would like to cover, son?
no.
All right. Oh, I got one.
Do you still call Twitter X or X Twitter?
I call it X. I'm done calling it Twitter. Kamala Harris has this book, 107 Days, and you know how she talks. This is hysterical. Babylon Bee put out, so funny, the top 10 quotes from it.
Oh, no.
A prologue is like an introduction. So here's my introduction, and this is my book, a book written by me. I am me, the writer of the book. My publisher said this book should be 100,000 words, which is very, 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 very many words.
Whoa.
I was accused of covering up Joe Biden's severe dementia. This is false. During his entire term, he always seemed just as sharp and intelligent as I was. All right. So we beat on boats against the current, borne back sea sleets into the past. I wrote this. She's such a dimwit. Kamala Harris. Ladies and gentlemen, American Jury Bulldog Nation, until next week, my name is Eric Deters, and my sidekick, my son Parker Deters, who thinks Charlemagne the God's book was okay.
It was okay.
All right. Have a good weekend.